Welcome back, and thanks for sticking with us to the season finale. Today, I'll be sitting with the executive producer and my good friend, KP. Before we head to his studio, we're gonna take a brief stop at the manship to pregame. We'll be discussing the future of the show, as well as our favorite moments from season 1. So without further ado, let's go get some napkins dirty. What's up, my man?
What's up with it, baby?
How you doing?
I'm good, bro.
You good?
Can't complain, man.
Can't complain.
Can't
I'm talking to you like we just have brunch together. Like
we just ate good. Good.
Yeah,
Drunk good, whole nine.
Man, well, hey, I know you're not the biggest fan of interviews, so I'm excited I got you on camera.
I'm more behind the camera, but I had,
And we're gonna get into that.
Stepping in front of it for a little second.
And we're gonna get into that. Well, obviously, I've known you my whole life.
Life.
We grew up together, see the hills with it.
Got a lot of stories.
A lot of stories. But for the people who may not know you, I'm gonna ask you the cliche question. Tell us about yourself, man. Who is KP?
Man, KP, man, just cool dude, photographer, videographer, man. Like I tell people, specialize in weddings, but I always just had a dream of, venturing out, doing my own thing when it comes to filming, creating like our own little network or whatever. So that's just me, man. Okay. Just super chill dude, bro. Just trying to do something.
I got you. Well, I like, personally speaking, I like to give flowers to my guys while they can smell them, man. So you are executive producer. You are over the Rewind Network.
Rewind Network.
Which is your first show is
my Dirty Napkins.
Dirty Napkins.
Man. Yeah, I'm super excited, man. Like, this something, me and you sat down, me and Paul, and Paul, executive producer, director, co-creator, everything, man, and just and it's kind of funny just watching everything come into fruition like it is, bro. Like, we sat down, like, bro, we really need to start doing our own stuff, creating our own content. We could do our own channel, our own network, own umbrella, the whole nine, and just finally stop procrastinating and just said, bro, let's do it, man. And all the stars was aligned, and gonna start filming, and coming to the close of season 1, man. So it's a real feeling, man. I know it's just the beginning, you know what I'm saying? And ain't no telling. We look back on this like, bro, we thought we were doing something with season 1, but just super excited, man, just to have something filmed, man.
Well, and that's good that you said that, right? So I wanna start there with how did this idea come about, right? Like, did you, or moreover, why was it important for you to have your own network? I think somebody just posted a picture of you after the last episode,
one,
and you said why the caption was why run it when I can own it or something like that.
Yeah, man. I always been a person of like, if you don't have to work for someone, don't, and if you work for other people, man, they really tell you like what you can, what you can't do, how they want it, things like that. So just creating our own network, our own avenue, using our own creative, mind, creative abilities, and putting together a platform where we can showcase our talents, our city talents, our state talents, and let it grow from there. I'm just a, firm believer in, like, everybody has to start somewhere, man. Like, all the top online platforms. They had to start somewhere, bro. So, you know, just starting it, and hopefully this show go to a season 2. Hopefully we got other shows coming the whole 9. So just, you know what I'm saying, just we're trying to think of something creative that we could do.
I got you.
So that's really the main thing behind it.
So what was, you know, when, and I mean, it's interesting because now we're at the season finale. It's like, we made it here, right? And I mean, I think you brought this up to me maybe like 2 months ago, 2 or 3 months ago.
And that was crazy, man, because like I've been thinking of a Dirty Napkins, right? And I've been thinking kind of how I wanted it. Appreciate it,
let's
man.
talk about the name.
Appreciate it. And it came to me, bro, like I said, you know, I used to live in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? You know, we did an interview in New Orleans a while back. And used to live in New Orleans, man. Used to go to restaurants all the time.
You used to live in New Orleans.
Yeah,
like, I don't think.
live in New Orleans.
I wrote an article, which I'm in this camera. I wrote an article. If you want to go check it out, it's on my blog, shotsontaylor.com. I interviewed KP in New Orleans. If you want to know how to do New Orleans, this is your guy.
Man.
I mean, there's probably some natives.
There's
probably some natives that can show you a better time.
I tell people, man,
but this is your guy.
That if you know, in also, you know, another world, I'd just be a tour guide in New Orleans, man. That's, you know, do that. Show people where to go. You know what I'm saying? I try to stay out the quarter. You know what I'm saying? That could be a whole nother episode. But yeah, man, we'll definitely, when we get to Dirty Napkins, New Orleans and stuff like that, like, we'll definitely, you know what I'm saying, touch on some of my favorite spots, some of my go-to spots, stuff like that. But yeah, man, in New Orleans, man, just going out to eat all the time. You know, New Orleans got the most restaurants per capita. And like,
no, I didn't know that.
I always been a foodie, man. And, you know, just like, bro, I want to create a food blog, but from our perspective, you know what I'm saying? You know, come to our restaurants.
What we like.
Yeah, even do a little video with it, you know what I'm saying? You know, put a little whatever with it, but let's make it different, unique. You know,
so long term, since we're already on Dirty Napkins, long term, what would you like to see? Okay, let's backtrack. Let's backtrack. Let's talk about, because you told me no prescriptive questions. I want to go off the dome.
Yeah, go.
I mean, I got to answer to the boss man, right?
Flow with it, baby.
Go off the dome. So let me ask you this then, right? So what was some of your favorite moments of season 1? And you don't have to go into specifics, but overall, just the process, right? What were some of your favorite moments?
Yeah, honestly, just in a wide perspective, just seeing all of it come together. You know what I'm saying? The team formulating, the team pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Volunteer time, effort, you know what I'm saying? Sweat equity, you know, the whole 9, like, you know what I'm saying? Just seeing everything come together like it did, bro. Like, that's a beautiful thing to we able to talk about. We filming the season recap. Like, that's the whole thing been my favorite moment, but, you know, kind of, you know, pinpointing, just being able to, you know, to just go into like these different restaurants and kind of highlight some of these business owners that we did, entrepreneurs, you know, these restaurants and things like that. I think that's a beautiful thing. You know, we plan on, you know, branching out all over, but the fact that we was able to start at home, that's important, you know what I'm saying? And just showing a positive light on Jackson. On Jackson. You know
and it's funny, that's a great segue, because we were talking about this a little bit this morning before we went to the manship. And just to get into the Jackson conversation, and we'll come back to Dirty Napkins. But to get into the Jackson conversation, right? What do you currently, in your view, right? What would you like Dirty Napkins to do for Jackson? Is it all about bringing exposure to just some of the words you've used a lot throughout the day? I hadn't told you I was gonna hit you with this, but the words you used, a series you've used throughout the day was hidden gem. You keep saying it's a hidden gem, man. We got a bunch of hidden gems. Like when you took me to manship, you're like, I'm telling you, this catfish. It's a hidden gem. So what do you want Dirty Napkins to do this season for Jackson?
Well, it's kind of a 2-part. So one, of course, Dirty Napkins is always gonna be based around food. So, you know, if we can go to these restaurants and you are somebody you know, or a listener or someone, they may be visiting Jackson, or, you know what I'm saying, be from Jackson and just don't go out and eat all the time. Like, if we could show them some spots, Fine and Dandy, the Manships, the Zoes, you know what I'm saying, the Mama Natures, you know what I'm saying, the whole 9. Like, if we could show them spots that they may have been thinking about going, I really don't know, they can actually see some food there, actually hear the name of the restaurant, where it's at, the whole 9, and just shine a highlight on them businesses, whether they're hidden gems or popular restaurants or not, you know. And another thing, man, is just, like I said, just really touching on these business owners and these entrepreneurs types in Jackson, you know, and not only showcasing their story, their background, but for people that may want to do something similar to what they're doing, you know, or they're showing like it's never too late, man. Like it's never too late to start your own business, never too late to, you got a dream, shoot for it, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's entrepreneurship or a certain job you want, a certain position you want, like, man, go for it, man. Like, you want to get back in school, want to become a cook, want to become whatever.
Do it.
Like, it's never too late to do it, man.
And I think, well, I'll say that after this, but as an entrepreneur in Jackson, what is that dynamic like? What are some of the highs, and what are some of the, you know, the not so pretty things that we don't see?
See, like I said, and like I said, it's so much you can say with that, but I would say the positive about being an entrepreneur in Jackson, man, is that, you know, and it's kind of give or take. You know, some people might say different, some people might say, but people pretty tend to support you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I said,
if you support yourself.
If you support yourself, you know what I'm saying? You know, and you hear the negatives like, you know, Jackson too small. Like, man, I always got like, man, you should move to Atlanta. You'll be on, blase. You should do this, you should do that. You know what I'm saying? You should move to LA. You'll be doing big time stuff. Move to Dallas, move here. You know what I'm saying? And I always had that opportunity. People telling me to move out, do that. And they might have been right. Like, you know, I might be booking $20,000 stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I tell people it's money right here in Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
You've always said that.
It's money right here in Jackson, man, and the opportunity here in Jackson. So I think that's the biggest thing for entrepreneurs is opportunity, because you can go to Atlanta and create whatever business that you want to create. But if it's 100,000 people creating that same business, you know what I'm saying? You know, now you fighting just to be seen versus Jackson, kind of a smaller city. You feel me? You create a business, you market it right, people see your work ethic, your hustle, you more to stand out, you know what I'm saying? So
and what I thought, you know, what I think people should know about you is like your just simplicity in nature, right? Like on the surface level, you have all of this going. You specialize in weddings. You're now executive producer of a whole network. You just got your first show. When we were at brunch, you and Dallas were talking about the next show you guys are trying to do. You and Paul were talking about your country club, what you're growing there. You know, but I think underneath all of that, what I have always been most intrigued about is if you catch you outside of work, you are like the simplest guy.
That's how I like to live my life, bro. Like simple as, because at the end of the day, bro, life's short. You know what I'm saying? We can live our life worrying about, stressing about, wondering, pondering about whatever. You know what I'm saying? And trying to get $1 million here, whatever. All that's nice, bro. But end of the day, life's short, man. So you just need to appreciate the little things. And that's why I found happiness at. You know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of feel like I could find mental space and time to do all these things and be adventurous and be entrepreneurial and all that, because I just appreciate the little things, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate just doing a first episode. So the fact that we got to a whole season, like, bro, that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So and that's just a type of viewpoint I kind of like to look at it from. Like, bro, you just appreciate the small things. You know, everything else just a plus, you know what I'm saying?
And I mean, it's just the easy going, because even like just kind of tying us back into Dirty Napkins, right? When we recorded the first episode, I remember you sent it to me. You sent me the first one, you texted it to me, and I watched it. I was like, yo, this is good.
We got something on it. We got something on our hands.
But I wasn't a fan of, you know, the intro. And like, you gave me this sales job over the phone, and I was like, damn, I can't say no, you know what I'm saying? Like, he right. Like, we got to start from somewhere.
Got to start, bro.
So talk about that. Like, talk about the process. Talk about like I mean, you know, we've had some growing pain. We had a few people flake on us, you know. We don't have to get into the logistics of that, say circumstances, but just some of the ups and downs we faced in putting this first season together.
Man, and just even before I even get into just the first season, like, I always been a fan of enjoying the process, bro. Like, even with my personal life, even with my party photography, party films, like, I could tell you the process from like starting with, you know what I'm saying? I tell people I had a lucky start with like working with Dancing Dolls coming up, just that process of just doing from Sweet 16s to, you know what I'm saying, small gig weddings to now, you know what I'm saying, doing big time weddings, you know what I'm saying? Just the process of it all, man. You know what I'm saying? You see the come up, each come up. I just made a post not too long ago, like my very first photo shoot was in my living room, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, some beginner lights, you know what I'm saying? Just in my living room. I do all my photo shoots at my house, and now I'm in a 2-story studio, you know what I'm saying? Got, you know what I'm saying? You know,
I mean, look at,
you know what I'm saying?
I got the lights.
You feel me?
Up,
it's a come up, man. It's a come up, but it makes you appreciate it, bro. Like I remember each one. I remember from going to my living room to a little office spot over there off Highway 18. You know what I'm saying? Going from Highway 18 to a bigger office spot in Raymond. You know what I'm saying? Going from Raymond to moving to Pearl. Then moving from Pearl, now we downtown. I always wanted to be downtown, man. So this one thing, if I even get into everything, bro. Everything that you do, bro, you gotta see it, man. You gotta see it. You have to believe it, because if you don't believe it, can't nobody else. I couldn't pitch to you like, hey, Jeremy, I'm trying to do a show on interviewing people at restaurants. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't believe it, you know what I'm saying? So like, anything that you see, bro, you gotta believe, and you gotta like just. You know, you have to be the main person. Like, bro, we finna do this. You know what I'm saying? And people will see your energy, your spirit, big, super big on energy and spirits and stuff like that. People will feel your vibe and be like, bro, he's serious, bro. Y'all, they got something over there. You know what I'm saying? So that's just, you know what I'm saying, one thing about that, bro. But even getting back to the process of Dirty Napkins, bro, like I was saying, like, me and Paul at first sat down, like, bro, you know, and it's crazy how me and Paul even met, like. And I said everything is just. How
did you and Paul meet?
It's meant to be. It's meant to be, man. So you know what I'm saying. Me and Paul went to school together a while back, but we kind of just rekindled on the church. Like Paul go to New Horizon, I go to New Horizon, but you know I wasn't doing anything for the church. So you know I was just going to church, going home. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying. It's a backstory in that, like when I first started, I wanted to do stuff for the church, but you know that's a whole nother ordeal. But Paul kind of reached out to him like, hey man. Back in the church, you know what I'm saying? You know, love for you, you know, help out, blase. I was like, yeah, bro, cool. You know, pandemic hit. I moved from New Orleans back. Like, everything is just in time. Like, pandemic hit, I moved back to Jackson. Whatever, Paul reached out, hey, let's do this for the church, you know. We was at the church, and I was just like, you know, it was kind of outdated, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, Paul, man, let's kind of spice it up a little bit, man. Let's use some new cameras, use some new techniques, you know, stuff like that. So, man, we just started working, started building a relationship, a rapport, man, and stuff like that. Like, super creative, super talented dude, bro. And you know what I'm saying? I feel like God, I tell Paul all the time, I feel like God was just using that as a platform, you know what I'm saying? And platform like, all right, y'all get y'all stuff together, and then y'all take that and go do y'all own thing. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, man, it's just how we met, how we kind of built a team from Justin, the whole nine, just everybody from really New Horizon, man. New Horizon Church, we were working, learning cameras together, stuff like that. And, you know, God already foreseen it, like, bro, for the stuff you want to do, the places you trying to get at, you know what I'm saying, you're going to need a team, man.
Very talented team.
Very talented, then guys that want to work, man. Super, I love them to death, super humble guys, man. You know what I'm saying? And they all see the end goal, too. And it's hard to find that nowadays, because everybody just want now. You know what I'm saying? Versus guys that just they could see where you trying to go. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna pay off in the long term. You feel what I'm saying? So you get you a team like that, man, it pays for itself, bro. So super excited about that, man. And, you know, rewind, Dirty Napkins. That all just fell under the same umbrella. And just.
So if I'm understanding you correctly, and this is obviously me kind of taking a aerial view of it, but if I understand you correctly, Rewind is equivalent to your network.
Right? Yeah. So Rewind, not to call out other networks, but I kind of want Rewind to be like a when you think of a Hulu, or you think of a Netflix, you think of a
Amazon
Prime, a Fuse, a Freeform, you know, Vice. You know what I'm saying? Like all them different channels you think of.
And then Dirty Napkins is one of your shows or entities under that.
So when you think of Dirty Napkins, it could be like a
You need some more ice?
Food network. I'm good, bro. It's kind of still cold, but kind of like a food network type. You know what I'm saying? And it's so many shows we could put under the Dirty Napkin umbrella. So you got Dirty Napkin Podcast, got Critical Drinking that we finna start filming at 4th. So many shows, man. Just all food related though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All under the food. It don't have to be food related. It could be food, drink, restaurant centric. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I got you. And I was even speaking with you earlier about even doing like, you know, we're gonna do like the journalism tip on the food side and everything. So man. So just Dirty Napkins just its own spectrum of like a food thing. So so that's the plan.
Well, I guess my next question for you is, so with that said, for Dirty Napkins and Rewind Network, how do you, and I know this is such a canned word, but how are you going to define the success of Rewind or the success of Dirty Napkins? And to piggyback off of that more specifically, what does success in Dirty Napkins look like to you? And I know that, again, it's subjective, so I'm asking specifically to you, not to anyone else.
All right, so I do two things on success. One, us just filming stuff that we enjoy, stuff that I enjoy. That's successful to me. We thought about it, we actually did it, and now it's out for the world to see. You feel what I'm saying? That's success to me. Period. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's so many people that think of stuff and don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Or you may want to do this, want to do that, but if you never do it, you feel what I'm saying? It's never gonna be seen. So the fact that we're actually just getting up and going doing these shows and stuff like that, like that's successful right there. And then two, like of course seeing feedback. Like I said, we just dropped the first episode on the podcast, and you know what I'm saying, the feedback that we got from that, you know, just can't wait to you know, to see all the feedback from this season, the whole nine.
Yeah,
like,
the downloads you showed me were
man,
crazy.
To have over that many downloads, we did over more than we were predicted to. We got people trying to do sponsorships now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
Like, so that's you know what I'm saying? People, I know a lot of people value success in like monetary goals, you know what I'm saying? And you know, at the end of the day, money is nice, but if you putting out a product that people thoroughly enjoy, you know what I'm saying, a quality product, that's successful to me. Cause it's so many, and you'll be surprised, man. Like, I don't think I'm nowhere near like a big time photographer or videographer, wedding, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's so many people that want to get to the level that you at, you know what I'm saying? I think if everybody take a step back and just try to slow down and just appreciate where they at, you know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of people want to be where you at. Like, man, Taylor, man, he got his own show. You do his own, you know what I'm saying, blog and everything. You might think you small time right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you feel me? But it's a lot of people that wish they would just start right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? There's a lot of people that wish they would just start shooting or start whatever.
Well, and that's the thing, just start.
Just start. And I think that's the biggest thing for people. You just gotta start, man.
Give credit where it's due. I learned that from you.
You just gotta start, man. So, like I said, that's success to me, man. I'm not one solely on the money, cause I know the money gonna come. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
That's what success lies at with me.
So, Kate, man, I always look at you, man. I'm always extremely proud and happy to,
appreciate it,
you know
man.
what I'm saying,
Likewise.
of everything you've done. Thank you. Of everything you've done. But like, I guess what I find most interesting, man, is I specifically remember, I can't remember what homecoming, but it was a homecoming you had just started. I mean, no lights, no nothing. You had like a little Nikon, and you know, I'm a practicing photographer myself, but I swear it probably had to be like a 50 millimeter lens on it. And you was walking around like, hey, let me get a shot.
Exactly.
How did you go from that to this?
Man, and that's crazy, bro. Like, I was just starting photography out then, man. I was working at Sears and had some little health complications. I was doing deliveries and stuff like that. And so they fired me on some fluke stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it was really a blessing in disguise, bro. Cause like I was, at one point, man, I was talking about opening up my own Sears and doing retail. I was a good salesman, you know what I'm saying? Like, I sold refrigerators, washing machine, like, could do it like that, you know what I'm saying? People mess with me, I was honest. If it
real
was a
Mississippi guy,
you feel what I'm saying? I was just a true salesman, bro. So,
I got
you know what I'm saying? And, you know, that was a whole fluke job up there. And but it was a blessing in disguise, bro, because God clearly saw that, you know, man, you know, and that's why I tell people, bro, just be patient. Like, I always been a believer in patience. Patience is a virtue, you know what I'm saying? You know, the race isn't won by the swiftest, all that. Like, I'm super big on cliches, bro. And but like I said, working up there, wanted to open up my own Sears, on my own salesman store, the whole nine. And God saw something different for me, bro. And like I said, they fired me from up there. So I went for like 4 or 5 months with really not knowing what to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'll tell people, I was at Just State tailgate, man. It was just a regular tailgate, wasn't homecoming or nothing, man. Just a regular tailgate. We was tailgating and, you know, having a good time. There was a lot going on and everything. And I just sat back, like, bro, somebody should be taking pictures of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this should be documented. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody is now you.
You feel me? So, bro, I left out, you know, Just State tailgate, like, you park inside the gate. Ain't no really leaving out after the game.
Oh, no, that's dead.
So, man, like, did nobody know what I was doing? I just hopped up, ordered an Uber. You know what I'm saying? Went out to Best Buy in Flowood. And honestly, just bought a camera. Even the camera guy.
Slow down. You did that during the tailgate?
During the tailgate, bro. During the tailgate, bro. Crazy,
I want to make sure I'm
during the tailgate, I left out.
So during the tailgate at a Jackson State football game.
At a Jackson State football game.
I was
at the tailgate.
You took an Uber from the tailgate.
I took an Uber from Mississippi Veterans Memorial Stadium
to Best Buy.
To Best Buy in Flowood.
To buy a camera.
To buy a camera, bro. And honestly, I use Nikon to this day. And the guy was like, honestly, I like, bro, yeah, man, I don't really know nothing. I told him I don't really know much about cameras, none of that. I like, bro, what, you know what I'm saying? You know some good cameras? He was like, man, I see a lot of people buy this one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I like, was lock it in. You know, just opened up a Best Buy credit card, so I had credit the whole nine. So I like, bro, bought a camera, bought a kit lens. Didn't know I needed a memory card. Didn't know I needed to charge my battery. Like the whole nine. So really, when I got back, I really couldn't even use the camera. You know what I'm saying? I just bought it. So I had the camera, couldn't use it what I even wanted to use it for. And that was actually the Saturday before Halloween. Then we went down to New Orleans, Halloween, and just took pictures down there, man. People thought it was a costume. Yeah. Like, is this for you for real and all that? But just down there taking pictures. I still got them pictures on my Facebook, man. And,
that's dope.
And that was my first time really taking pictures. And honestly,
now look at you.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like maybe a month later, Miss Cynthia Brunt, she had a niece getting married. And, you know, Corbin, that's my road dog, man. You know, we started together. You know what I'm saying? Did our first wedding together, one camera, the whole nine. She called us like, hey, do you do weddings? Blah, 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 blah. Like, no, but I would love to and everything. And, you know, and honestly, I think I charged her like $200-$300 for the wedding. You know what I'm saying? Like, never did.
Good luck getting them prices.
You know what I'm saying? Never did a wedding before. Didn't know what to charge. I did like, yeah, man, we'll do it for like $300. Super happy, bro. Me and Corbin, we passing one camera to each other, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, bro, your turn.
But it's
my
beauty
turn.
in that, though, right?
It's beauty, bro.
It's beauty
and it's crazy. It's just like foreshadowing. You know what I'm saying? Just now, like my first wedding, we shared one camera, pictures on it with Corbin at you know, said Terry Road. You know, at that venue. To now, to be like, now we do pictures, video. Got like 8 cameras. You know what I'm saying? Got a whole team. You know. Got my own venue for real. You know what I'm saying? Like to see where you started it and to see where you at. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't say that ain't nothing but God. You know
that keep you motivated for where you going?
Yeah, definitely, bro. Like, and I think that's why like a progression keep happening, because I'm one of them guys that I appreciate where I'm at, but I'm never satisfied. Like you may look at my work like, bro, this the best season. You know what I'm saying? People gonna see this like, bro, that's super dope, man. Like, bro, y'all did, bro. I want to do something just like that. Versus how we looking at it like, all right, we could have did that better. We could have did that better. We could have did that better. You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't take me wrong. Like, I'm appreciative of like what we did, but I'm always looking at how we can get better. You know what I'm saying? So,
and your team, you got the hit squad behind the camera.
You know what I'm saying? I want them to get better, and I tell them, but I want them. It's not about me making money. You feel what I'm saying? It's about everybody eating. You know what I'm saying? That's my main thing. Like, I want everybody to be rich. If I'm rich, my whole team rich.
Well, let's talk about this then. Pivoting from being rich to if you eating, everybody else eating. Dirty Napkins was built off of your love for eating.
Love for eating, man. Right. My joy for food. You know what I'm saying?
So let's touch on a few restaurants that you like. And I'm not going to hold you much longer. I know you got about 30 photo shoots lined up. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't going to hold you.
Though. This is most important.
This important. All right. Appreciate you blocking off some time for your little homeboy, man. Yeah. But so talk to me, man. Tell me some of the food spots in Jackson you like, man. Some of the spots you interested in hitting next season, man.
So many, bro. So just off the rip, I'm a big fan of day drinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a huge day drinker. Tell people some of my best ideas are cultivated in the daytime over alcohol. You know what I'm saying? So just enjoy it, man. Just, you know, enjoy going to restaurants. Just enjoy going to.
Which ones you like specifically?
It's so many, man. So what we just hit, Manship, you know what I'm saying? My first time going to Manship about a year ago with my mom. Actually, a lot of places I done restaurants, my mom be right with me. You know what I'm saying? She enjoyed drinking right along with me. You know,
she do.
So that's where I get it from, man. Like, you know, we
were lit in New Orleans.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, man, like that's my road dog, man. That's my home girl. So, we go to a lot of restaurants, man. So, like Manship, like I said, you tell me you was a catfish and stews and so. I was like, bro, I know the good spot, and that's kind of the guy I want to be. Like, you can name one thing. Like, bro, I love just, you know what I'm saying, turkey sandwiches. I like, oh man, I know a perfect place. You know what I'm saying?
For the turkey
Just like that, you know
sandwich.
what I'm saying? So man, so definitely manship, bro. I would gotta show love to the home team, 4th Avenue.
Yep.
You know, they got whatever you need, drinks, food, the whole nine. Some more of my favorite spots. I mean, just all over, like Michigan be El Sombrero.
What about Gators Barbecue?
Gators Barbecue.
I love Gators
Grew
Barbecue,
up on
bro.
Gators, man.
Yeah, grew up on
Chicken
Gators.
on the stick, you know what I'm saying? Premier Sausage House out there in South Jackson,
Gotcha.
man. Like I said, a couple more favorite spots. I do Big Apple Inn, you know, love them. We went to Zoe's, you know what I'm saying? That was real good. I had real good food. Fine and Dandy, dope spot, you know what I'm saying? Iron Horse, never go wrong. It's crazy about Iron Horse. I remember, like, Iron Horse, just super memories, man. I remember having my grandma's 80th birthday party at Iron Horse. I was like 7 years old, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, that's, you know what I'm saying? All those spots, I just want to shine a light on them, you know what I'm saying? 1 Block East, I think that's a very underrated spot, bro. 1 Block East, like, the food at 1 Block East is delicious, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then the variety. And then touched on a couple spots in the front during, like Babalu's, Walker's Dive In, you know, the whole nine like that, bro. So it's a lot of hidden gems in Jackson, man. Like a lot of hidden. Then tapping on G.I. Jane, you know what I'm saying? Mind, Body, Soul food, delicious.
Solid.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Mama Nature's. You know what I'm saying? You know, they do the best smoothies around here, period. You feel what I'm saying? Like the whole nine. So, I mean, you can't go wrong, man. Jackson, and that's the thing with Jackson, man. When you say it about hidden gems, like Jackson in itself is a hidden gem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people overlook Jackson. Like, you know, he got a little reputation or whatever, but Jackson got so many good food spots, bro. Sweetie pies is delicious. Jackson got so many food spots, bro. Like it's ridiculous, man. So.
Well, man,
you know.
I know you wanted, you were very adamant about
this.
You
man,
know,
you
know I'm a wine drinker.
Mr. Wine connoisseur over here,
I
man.
didn't say all of
You know
that,
what I'm
bro. I
saying?
did not say all of that.
Speaking on that, we may have a wine show coming out, you know what I'm saying?
What it is,
you know, we're going to try to have that rolling, bro.
I get too excited about that wine, so I got my, you know, all right. So
You said it was a special way we could open this. It was a special way we could open this.
I'm gonna walk you through it. You told me I'm gonna show you how to do it, bro. It's super simple, right? So we got a Malbec
Argentinian wine, right?
Tell them what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell them what's up. What's the year on it?
Prefer something from Argentina 2015. You know
Always
what I'm
gonna
saying?
be a
Type,
good
you know, I'm like, okay, let's do it.
It's a good bottle. But so let's walk you through it, man.
Okay.
So I think, personally speaking, we're gonna pour us up a glass of wine, recap on our guests.
Yep.
But this is the best bottle opener.
Best bottle opener right there.
All that electric stuff, nah.
Gotcha.
Right here.
Gotcha.
Right here. 3 parts. You got a knife. You got your corkscrew, and you got whatever this piece is called.
Yeah.
I don't know. I ain't sophisticated enough yet, right? So boom, you could easily just pop the lid off right up in here, but you know, preference would be to come under the lip.
Come under that,
you know what I'm saying? What like some wine enthusiasts will call it is giving your wine bottle a clean lip.
Okay.
I don't, you know what I'm saying, necessarily have a preference, but for the sake of this, we're gonna make sure we got a clean lip. So you cut that off, boom. Now you got a clean lip. You know what I'm saying?
I see you.
All right, so we just throw that right there.
See, that most sophisticated. Usually, once you pop that off on my wine, we ready to pour up. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we got you. I'm gonna hook you up, bro.
That's more sophisticated already.
So it's simple. Next part is this. Like I said, you got 3 parts.
All right.
We use 1. Now we on 2. Boom. You just come in there, super simple. Put this on the ground. Give me a little pressure. Get that turned in there real good. Yeah, I got it started now. You probably want to take it down about right there. And you see how they got all these little pieces on it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like some of the real good ones got a deep indentation right here. This one of my cheap ones. I just take it on the go with me. Just put that up against that end of that glass right there.
Gonna slide right up out that thing.
Right up out of there.
Just like
smell
that.
the bottom of that. I tell you what kind
that's how you do it, huh?
Wine hit. I tell you how that wine hit. Yeah. Now normally we want to drink this out of a deeper bowl glass, but we just kicking game for last episode. You have to tell me what you think.
A celebration.
Celebration, my guy. It's a good bottle of wine too.
It look good, man.
So
you supposed to twist it like that, and that's how they do it.
Yeah, you supposed to. Yeah, well we ain't gotta do all that, but yeah, you supposed to twist it. Well, swirl it. And what you're looking for when you swirling is the legs, right? That's running down the glass. That's an indicator as to how strong it is.
Okay.
You can see how slow these legs are running. The slower they run, the thicker they are. It's a stronger wine. But neither here nor there. Take you a sip, man.
Let me tell you.
What you think?
Yeah, I like that.
You like that smooth, right?
That's good. That's good right there, bro.
All right, so going back into it, man. Sip on this to end this thing on out, man. So talk to me about some of the guests we had. We've had the pleasure through your connections, through Paul connections, through the team connection. We've interviewed several good people. Just do a little recap on that before we close it out.
Man, super lucky, man. And like I said, bro, build connections over time through pictures and video while they're doing events. So finally decided to put them to use, man. So, you know, first guest was Ken. You know, we did that out there, fine and dandy.
Too funny.
You know
Gave us the cosign on Dirty
Great
Napkins.
guy, man. Ken, man, and just a quick, you know what I'm saying? I could do a story on all of them, but quick story on Ken, man. Like, Ken, super cool, bro. Like, I met Ken through a mutual client, whatever, and I was doing work for her at a fashion show. He do all the 977 fashion shows, the whole nine. Super event coordinator, curator, whatever. And like I said, I credit Ken a lot, bro. I tell him all the time, man, like he put me in a lot of spaces to meet people, like 4th Avenues and the whole nine. Like he put me in them spaces, like, hey man, got a client. Like he really kind of turned me up on the commercial side. Cause you know, I was doing mostly events and weddings, and he was like, bro, I got the commercials trying to shoot. So, you know what I'm saying? I tell him forever grateful, you know what I'm saying? Forever grateful, no matter how big I get, I never forget, like, you know, forever grateful for that. So yeah, bro, had Ken. Got a chance to talk about, you know, all his endeavors, how he got started, his hat line, he's gonna get going 2 by 2.
What about Teasing,
you know
man? Too funny, bro.
Teasing, man. Met Teasing, man, just at an event. Like I said, all these people just met really out at an event, man. And like I said, we got a show coming with Teasing. Super excited about that. We're gonna be hitting all the E&Ls and Gators and, you know, all the food trucks and quote unquote hole in the wall hood spots, you know what I'm saying? So we got a show with Teaser coming up in the podcast, Teaser Talks, everything. So and you know, Rewind Podcast Network, we'll be dropping everything under. And so super excited about Teaser, bro. You know.
And then we had, just to run them off, right? Then you had G.I.
Jane,
Mama Nature.
Mama Nature's, man.
You know what I'm saying? Who
Jason Gibson.
Jason Gibson.
You know what I'm
Great
saying?
interview with Jason, by the way. Great conversation.
So it was super dope, bro. G.I. Jane, likewise, met her through Ken, you know what I'm saying? And did some work with her, some commercial work, and just been following her journey. She got me to come, you know, she was telling me she opened up a restaurant. She got me to come do some pictures, some promo pictures and stuff for her. And I like, as soon as we came out there, like, bro, she'd be perfect person. Got her own restaurant, the whole nine, and like Mama Nature's, just, you know, young, like she married like young, black, successful, young couple, like out here. She opened up her 3rd location, you know what I'm saying? Just all about the healthy living, healthy lifestyle, healthy eating, healthy drinking, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So Mama Nature, then Jason Gibson, like, I mean, you know, his podcast just spoke for itself, you know what I'm saying? Like Jason is just super charismatic, man, you know, super, like, just motivational, you know what I'm saying? Like, he definitely, you know, people really enjoy that. People telling me, like, they really inspired him. Like, he one of those inspirational types, you know, just, then he got the trucking, he got the fitness, SJ3, you know, singing, the whole nine, just very entrepreneurial. So, you know, very, very motivational, man. And, you know, and then got you to host it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, when me and you was talking, you know, I like, you know, and it was crazy, man. I was thinking like, bro, I need somebody like to host this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what? Jeremy do interviews. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is his job. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he'll be, you know, you just interviewed me in New Orleans. I'm like, bro, that's perfect. And like some big believer, bro, like, you know, put your people on, you would, you know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to find some stranger to do some stuff with, put your people on. So, you know what I'm saying? You told you, bro. I told you, like, bro, I want you to be the host. Blase. You said, bro, let's roll with it. Now we rolling with it, man. And like I said, I plan on taking this abroad, Dirty Napkins abroad. We go to Jamaica, Africa, you know, Philippines, the whole nine. Dirty Napkins, Dallas, New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? New York, LA, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, just the places that we could take it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's definitely the plan, man. But
well, my man,
yeah, man,
you need it.
I got to pull one more up with you,
one more time, bro. I ain't gonna hit you too hard.
But before we go, man, I just want to say, bro, super thankful for
it's
everybody.
Your show. What, I'm gonna kick you off your show?
Super thankful for everybody, man, that came on season 1, man. You know, people that gonna watch it, people that's gonna, you know, like, comment, you know, subscribe to the podcast, the whole nine. Just super thankful for the team, Justin, Dallas, everybody, man. Paul, you, like everybody, M-Dub, like everybody, my editors, the whole nine, man. Just super excited, you know, just can't wait to see what season 2 holds. Like I said, I plan on we've been talking like season 2 we gonna really get in our bag on season 2, man. So,
and I just want to, on top of that, man, like, and to close this out, I just want to let you know, bro, for one, I'm honored and I'm flattered, you know, that you considered me to host this show for you. I'm very appreciative. You know, I'm not one to be in front of cameras. I typically like to be on the other side of it, right? So I appreciate you pushing me. I'm kind of getting a little vulnerable with you here, but I appreciate you pushing me and really giving me that nod to say, Jay, you can do this. You can do this. You know what I mean? And moreover than you, man, looking at Paul, Justin, Dallas, just really working with me and really just kind of coaching me through these intros and coaching me through the outros, man. I appreciate those guys. I appreciate you guys. And other than that, my guy, anything else you want to lead this off with for the first season of Dirty Napkins? We drinking good wine. Day drunk out the tequila, man.
Day drunk, man.
Day drunk out the first season in the books, my brother. What? Anything else you got left to say?
Man, just
talk your shit.
Super excited, bro. You know what I'm saying? For everybody, super excited for, you know, Rewind TV, where it goes. Super excited for Dirty Napkins, bro. Dirty Napkins podcast. Super excited to see where all this go. And just, man, like I tell people, bro, patience is a virtue, bro. Like, people gonna see this and like, bro, I want to do a channel. I want to do this. And not saying that you don't, but it don't have to be right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I share the studio with E, like, Elite, one of the best photographers in the world. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But you got to grow up to that process. You feel what I'm saying? Like, appreciate where you at, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate where you at. Appreciate where you going, so when you get there, it's like, okay, we did it. You feel what I'm saying? So just keep your head up, bro. Like, you gonna see people blossoming and succeeding and stuff like that. You just gotta keep the track. You know what I'm saying? Keep your mind frame like, bro, I'm gonna get there. when it's time. You feel what I'm saying? So now it's rewind time. You feel what I'm saying? It's Dirty Napkins time.
And in the words of the great Drizzy Drake, we made it.
We made it, bro. You feel me? We made it, baby. Let's do it,
Until next time. Until season 2, my guy.
Season 2 coming soon, man. Season 2 coming soon. Probably top of next year. We talk about spring of next year. Season 2, drop that. So be on the lookout. Like I said, we appreciate y'all season 1, checking everything out, working with us, and just vibing, man.
All love, my brother.
There it is, bro.
All love.
There it is, baby.
Thanks for sticking with us through the first season of Dirty Napkins. We hope you enjoyed the guests, the interviews, and the food. Be sure to follow us on all social media platforms at Dirty Napkins. Until next time, it's your host, Taylor.